Andrea Garcia here with B-Sides, and standing next to me is Family Force 5 from Atlanta, Georgia.
We've got elements of hip-hop.
We've got some new wave synthesizers.
Were you influenced at all growing up in a home where you had a dad who was a Christian artist?
Our dad is one of our biggest influences for us.
And joining me is our musical guest today. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? Who are you?
We are the Jurassic.
So I have been doing a lot of tutorials to get you guys ready for music festival season. I have Coachella coming up in a few days and I'm super excited. But I'm more super excited to show you guys this new tutorial. I'm going to be teaching you how to create 2 different kinds of rings. We're going to start off by teaching you how to create a very simple bohemian stone ring. Hey guys, Dre here. Welcome to another Fancy Made DIY tutorial, and this week I'm going to show you how you can very well revamp any bandanas you have at home and turn them into really cool jewelry pieces for this summer. Someone was mean to you, but you took that and now you're turning it around to help people so that same thing doesn't happen to somebody else and they can be strong enough to, you know, have that educational support. So I absolutely admire that about you, so thank you.
Thank you
for doing that.
Thank you. And it's not easy, and as I mentioned, I mean, if not us, then who?
Exactly.
And what made you guys decide to go ahead and launch pastry?
Well, honestly, we felt like there weren't any female sneakers by any females, you know? Like, a lot of times you find yourself stuffing your foot in a pair of Jordans just to get a cute pair of sneakers. So now it's like we have girly sneakers for females, you know what I mean?
Tell me what has been your favorite album till now.
Actually, Shutter, the last one that we did. And it was because of we got to work with Dave Shipman, who's our producer. But yeah, that was a great time.
Swedish House Mafia will bring their film to your city. Yes, they have a highly anticipated movie coming out that highlights the last tour the trio embarked on. To close out the group's career, they are allowing the fans the opportunity to try and get the film to their city. An interactive map of sorts is presented on their website, and you can vote to bring the film to a theater near you. Leave the World Behind will be premiering at South by Southwest this year, and then to the general public shortly after.
I have to ask, to you, what is the biggest misconception of female rappers?
What is the what?
The biggest misconception of female rappers in the industry right now, would you say?
The biggest misconception of female rappers. The thing that for me is that you know, when they talk about female MCs, they're like, oh yeah, she's a really good female MC, you know, and I would just like to hear them say, oh, she's a good MC, rather than she's a good female MC, you know?
Welcome to the second segment of Talk About It Tuesdays, where we are going to talk about feelings and emotions and why they are so important to have and get out, especially if you're someone who has a lot of feelings like I do.
And you guys work with some hot artists. Anybody that you guys are looking to collaborate with that you can tell us about or no?
Oh man, you know, I got my man Wale up here, Kids in the Hall, Just Blaze, all the sports, all the athletes, all the, you know, NFL players, NBA players.
FancyMade.com is a blog. It's a DIY blog, which means do it yourself. And the reason why I started this was because I created a lot of cool things in the last year, and I posted them on Instagram, and they got a great response.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to create your very own Mickey Mouse inspired beanie, as you see right here. This was inspired by Beyonce. She wore something similar to a game with her husband back in February, but it's actually a lot of money, the beanie that she ended up wearing. So I'm going to teach you how you can actually create the beanie for a fraction of the price. I bought most of the materials at Daiso, their stores in the West Coast. If you don't have Daiso in your area, I suggest you thrift. Target's always a good option to find cheap beanies as well. But if you guys like this tutorial, give me a big thumbs up. Let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular for me to recreate for music festival season. I love your suggestions. Leave them below, send me a message on Instagram, or you can even tweet me. And if you guys want to check out some of my past work, you can do so by going to FancyMade.com. I'm also on Instagram and Snapchat. It's @FancyMade, and I will be seeing you guys in a few days with another tutorial. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sending all of you lots of love and light, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Well, there you heard it. You guys check them out on MySpace. They all sleep together apparently, and you guys are watching B-Sides.
B-Sides, only on Mix.